China boasts a rich history of martial arts, rooted in the accumulated skills of chopping, cutting, and stabbing from hunting activities. Originating as basic offensive and defensive techniques, these skills were initially tied to production activities. During the era of clan communes, frequent tribal wars led to the continual refinement of battlefield experiences. Successful moves, punches, kicks, and stabs were observed, imitated, and practiced, giving rise to the development of martial arts. Every maneuver in Chinese martial arts reflects the nation's wisdom, with each punch embodying the essence, energy, and spirit of the Chinese people. The techniques and principles encapsulate China's extensive history and civilization, serving as a profound cultural vessel, leading to the increasing neglect and marginalization of Chinese martial arts. However, the spiritual core of Chinese martial arts embodies the national soul of a people dedicated to constant self-improvement, free from arrogance or humility. It signifies the Chinese people's romantic ideals of chivalry and righteousness, deserving of preservation and transmission through generations. In this edition of Qingqiao magazine, Zhang Jianjun, chairman of Macau Chinese National Traditional Sports Association, is featured in an Indian interview. Born into a martial arts family, he apprenticed under his father, Mr. Zhang Kejian, a significant custodian of traditional Chinese martial arts honored with the title of Grand Master by Wuhan Sports University. Zhang Jianjun, previously a coach for the national Muay Thai team, excels in martial arts and weapon fighting. Currently, he holds the position of distinguished professor at the Wudong Mountains International Martial Arts Academy of Wuhan Sports University. Additionally, Zhang serves as the Deputy Director of the Long and Short Arms Professional Committee within the National Traditional Sports Branch of the Federation of University Sport of China. Join Zhang Jianjun as we explore Chinese martial arts and immerse ourselves in the spiritual essence of the Chinese nation. Zhang Jianjun was born into a family with a strong martial arts tradition, and he ultimately chose the path of martial arts under the influence of his family. Zhang Jianjun was born in an era, spanning from the late 1960s to the 1970s, where entertainment options were not as diverse as today. Growing up, he observed numerous apprentices, including his father, practicing martial arts daily until his teenage years. During that period, private cars were a rarity, and every Sunday, the community would gather in a Lanzhou park to collectively engage in martial arts practice. After hours of practice, the group would slowly disperse. Another influential factor in Zhang Jianjun's dedication to martial arts was his father's background. In the 1950s and 1960s, his father was a skilled athlete on the national team when the Chinese martial arts team held significant prominence. His father's social circle and environment were deeply rooted in the world of martial arts. Having grown up within the martial arts community, Zhang Jianjun felt a natural inclination towards this discipline, viewing any other career pursuit as a deviation. He expressed a genuine passion and love for martial arts. Zhang Jianjun's father maintained a strict demeanor, particularly within the context of their martial arts relationship, shifting the usual father-son dynamic to that of master and apprentice. This strictness occasionally made Zhang Jianjun feel that his father favored some apprentices over him. Despite being born for martial arts, Zhang Jianjun's father's excessive strictness led him to rebel for a period. The family motto, "When a lion fights a chicken, it must use all its strength," embodies Zhang Jianjun's martial arts upbringing, a principle instilled by his father. While Zhang Jianjun initially treated confrontational exercises like games, his father disapproved, emphasizing the need for seriousness. Regardless of the opponent's skill level, Zhang Jianjun was required to give his all, drawing inspiration from the relentless nature of lions and tigers. This saying reflects traditional Chinese wisdom, particularly in martial arts. It cautions against acting recklessly and underscores the importance of going all out in a fight. The analogy illustrates that even when facing a seemingly weaker opponent, haphazard attacks can lead to unforeseen counterattacks. In historical combat, especially during the cold weapon era. A single mistake due to negligence could prove fatal. In the realm of work, the family motto serves as a constant reminder for Zhang Jianjun. He recognizes that a single act of negligence can potentially overshadow all previous accomplishments. This motto instills in him a meticulous approach to everything he undertakes, prompting him to plan thoroughly in advance and cultivate positive habits. Regarding the evolution of martial arts, Zhang Jianjun observes a shift from its historical roots to a more sports-oriented nature, especially after the end of the Qing dynasty. Today, disciplines like Sanda and Muay Thai are recognized as sports competitions, yet they retain an inherent fighting dimension. Zhang Jianjun emphasizes the dual nature of these disciplines: competitive sports within the structured context of a match and practical combat skills applicable in real-life situations. In examining martial arts from these perspectives, its essence remains rooted in combat, whether manifested in sports competitions or practical applications in daily life. Whether manifested in sports competition or practical self-defense skills, combat serves as the core. Martial arts encompasses various functional values, including drills, performances, fitness, healthcare, cultural exchanges, and providing an enjoyable viewing experience. The core and value of martial arts give equal weight to both these aspects. Today, Chinese martial arts have transcended their origins as military skills for the cold weapon era. They have evolved into a blend of fighting techniques and routine drills. The concept of Wu Dui Hego, Shi Lu Bing Xing, emerged from the late Ming dynasty to the Qing dynasty, persisting and guiding the ongoing development of Chinese martial arts. The Chinese perspective emphasizes that martial arts should harmonize with nature, with its ultimate goal being the pursuit of Tao. Unlike many competitive sports platforms, Chinese martial arts lacks a large-scale structure, requiring practitioners to comprehend and master it individually. This underlines the self-directed and introspective nature of martial arts within the Chinese cultural context. The bionic essence of Chinese martial arts positions it ahead of Western martial arts. Core strength training, currently popular in the West, aligns closely with the Chinese Dantian training, showcasing the empirical reasoning used by the Chinese. In contrast, Western approaches rely on physiological anatomy as the foundation, supplemented by scientific experiments for validation. Similarly, the widespread fascination with facial training in the West echoes the long-standing emphasis on this aspect within Chinese martial arts. The foundation of Chinese martial arts lies in traditional Chinese culture, encompassing traditional philosophy, theories from traditional Chinese medicine and Taoist culture. While Western martial arts and competitive sports is another set of sports theories constructed using anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and modern sports training systems. Zhang Jianjun believes that Chinese martial arts, under the influence of traditional culture, pursues unity with nature. This way of thinking cannot be said to be superior to that of the West. It can only be said that both kinds of thinking have their shining points. Chinese martial arts, focusing on physical training, recognizes the integration of body and mind. Training the body has a profound impact on the state of the mind, implying that a strong body contributes to a deeper mental and spiritual state. In the philosophical realm of Chinese martial arts, there are two key aspects. The first centers on self-cultivation. As expressed in Sima Qian's historical records, you cannot teach the art of war and swordsmanship without trust, integrity, benevolence, and bravery. Martial arts, in essence, is only passed down and developed by individuals possessing trustworthiness, integrity, benevolence, and courage. The second aspect draws from Mencius' belief that neither riches nor honors can corrupt him, neither poverty nor humbleness can make him swerve from principle. During critical moments in the face of crisis, the spirit of martial arts emerges, inspiring the Chinese nation. A scholar once asserted that the nations thriving on earth are invariably martial nations. Without the practice of martial arts, a nation may lack the essential support in its collective spirit. In this context, improved techniques, a robust physique, and inner strength should harmoniously complement each other. In the upcoming issue of Ningdian Interview, Zhang Jianjun will extend his insights into the distinctions between Chinese martial arts and other global martial arts, as well as strategies for promoting Chinese martial arts.